Last time on Sealed Only Sunday. Looking for a better synchro package. Wait, what the hell? I have several questions. And, okay, I'm done. What the fuck is happening today? Seriously! What is this opening? This is better than anything I opened in Season 1, and Season 1 was cracked! I'm done. I'm out. That's it. We're going to get a challenge. I'm taking a nap. Greetings and welcome back to Sealed Only Sunday, where last week it was an absolute mess on multiple levels, but holy crap if we didn't make it out with the bank. Not only did we open some of the best cards I think we've opened in the series so far, including stuff like Borreload Savage Dragon and freaking Pot of Extravagance, but more importantly, we actually achieved our first level up, which granted us some massive bonuses. To very quickly recap, we earned ourselves an excruciating amount of DP, which was 3,000 extra for this episode. We earned ourselves 3 star chips, meaning we can go back into the upgrade store today to do some heavy lifting. But more importantly, we earned ourselves some wildcards, not only from the level up itself, but from completing the challenge granted to us by J-Chip. J-Chip put out a level 2 super rare wildcard, and keep in mind here, I'm not the one who puts the rewards for these things. They're random, just like everything else, essentially. The thing about this is, this actually means a lot for what we want to do with our deck going forward, since we're kind of inspired now to go into Dragon Link more so than anything else, considering it's what we've happened to pull cards for. There is one card in Dragon Link that's incredibly important, that we only have one of, and that is incredibly hard to get more of. Rocket Tracer. Rocket Tracer only exists in the structure deck Rocket Revolt, and literally nowhere else. In order to get more of them, we'd have to be lucky enough to spin the structure deck 2 more times. Let me tell you, the statistical probability of that is incredibly low, because not only would I have to spin structure deck on the wheel, which is a 1 out of 10, and then I would have to spin Rocket Revolt, which is a 1 out of something like 1 out of 52, I think. It's not very likely to happen. The fact that from J-Chip's challenge that we got a level 2 super rare wildcard, or a level 3, I suppose it's 2 stars. I mixed them up myself, don't worry. The highest level we can get, we can redeem it with Rocket Tracer to make a playset of it. And I'm honestly debating whether or not that's worth doing, because that is the best starter we have for the Rocket package. If we truly want to go the route of Dragon Link going forward, that's the one we're going to have to do. You know what? Honest to God, that's what we're gonna do. If we're going to make an appropriate or, somewhat decent Dragon Link deck going forward, 3 Rocket Tracer is going to be required. Yes, this level of wildcard is incredibly rare to get, but I think that's a worthy cause. Alright, that's looking more like it. 3 Rocket Tracers are now added to our collection. A full playset going forward is going to be big. Now, let's have a look at what we need to reach level 3, considering we didn't have a look at that last episode. To reach level 3, we need to finish 5 new challenges, open 3 secret rares, and defeat Mothman. The last one there is most likely going to be the hardest one, considering our track record against him currently is 1 and 4. His zombie deck is just a lot for us to handle, but we are going to do our best to defeat him. It also awarded us a star chip, so hey. And when we open 3 secret rares, we're actually getting an ultra rare wildcard. Interesting. Right. There is only one thing left to do before we head over to the shop, and that's receive this week's pay. 3,250 DP right into the account, and we'll head over to the store and spend some freaking money. Hey there, Todd. We have a ton of money coming in today, so let's not waste any time chit-chatting. Let's just get into this week's store, and it's looking, Weird. Raging Tempest has shown up a couple of times for us now, and it still doesn't have anything we necessarily want. Madness of Legend, Relentless Revenge is another set I don't really want to open. Millennium, whatever it is, it's Ancient... God, I can't remember. I'm reading it and I'm still stupid. Ancient Millennium is not another set that I want either. Circuit Break is where things get interesting. In Circuit Break, we actually have Quick Launch at Secret. It is just about the only card in there that I'd really want, considering we already have a Borreload Dragon, but that's about it. Promotional products, however, we've got a favorite of ours, Maximum Gold. I opened so much of that in Season 1, and yet I missed some incredibly crucial cards, despite having opened an entire case, basically. It's a bit of a weird one today. I think before we do anything, let's see what the Pact want us to do this week. Oh, thank the Lord, the patrons are actually on my side this week, wanting to go into Maximum Gold. It's been a couple of weeks now where they've been, not as helpful, let's say, but this time around, that's actually really good. The conundrum here is that I actually want to pick up a couple of packs of Circuit Break as well, because Circuit Break, you know, on the odd chance we could get it, could actually give us another Quick Launch, and Quick Launch is a great card that we can't replicate using Wildcards, because it doesn't have a printing that matches any of them. We have to get it from packs. I kind of want to do a reroll as well, just to see what we could get, but getting 2 packs of Maximum Gold is pretty much too good to skip, I think. Let's buy ourselves 2 packs of Maximum Gold, which is, of course, the case, so it's going to be 8 packs total, and then 4 packs of Circuit Break, and see where that gets us. Now, of course, let's check the Wheel of the Patrons! You know, normally I might be a bit disappointed that we only get 2 extra packs for using the Pact, but this is Maximum Gold we're talking about. 2 packs can mean the difference between a shitty opening and an incredible one. 10 packs of Maximum Gold and 4 packs of Circuit Break is our opening for today, but we also have some upgrading to do, so Todd, throw us over to the upgrade shop, why don't you? Right, so this week we can actually do some massive upgrading, considering we now have 3 starships to spend. The new upgrade for the twins is Coffee Break, allowing us to extend a challenge by 1 episode, giving us 2 episodes to complete one, which is interesting, but so far that hasn't really been applicable to us. I think this time around, we're actually going to purchase both Celatron and Season Pass. The reason for this is we now actually have some cards that are worth selling, even if we only get 25% of them back, and Season Pass will give us 1 more option every week to strike what we need. I think that's the way to go. Enjoy your 2 upgrades, Todd, because your store is about to be shiny as all hell. Now that should be everything. I'm excited to go open some packs, so let's go open some packs. Right, it's time to open some of our favorite cardboard, and let's start off with Circuit Break, because let's be honest, this is the one where I'm unlikely to pull anything good. Let's give it a shot though. Luna Light Crimson Fox, Temple of the Mind's Eye, World Legacy Clash, Luna Light Kaleidochick, Mermail Abyss Nere, Me Starboy, Link Infraflyer, Hollow Hollow, and X-Crawler Quillark. Not what I was after, but okay. Opening number 2, Cyburst Beacon, World Legacy Clash, Vendread Stregis, FA Off-Road Grand Prix, Self-Destruction Ant, Temple of the Mind's Eye, FA Pit Stop, Trickstar Narcissus, and of course it has to be the secret rare we don't want, Borreload Dragon. Come on, that could have literally been Quick Launch. Oh, that upsets me. Okay, well, whatever. Pack number 3. Amazonas Empress, Crawler Axon, Crawler Ranveer, Remote Rebirth, Amazona Spy, X-Crawler Synapsis, Luna Light Kaleidochick, Firefang Avatar Arvata, and Vendread Knights. And for the final pack before I die of depression, X-Crawler Synapsis, Luna Light Kaleidochick, World Legacy Pawns, Mermail Abyss Nere, World Legacy in Shadow, Crawler Axon, Crawler Dendrite, Altergeist Camouflage, and Subterror Behemoth Fiendess. Oh my god, why did it have to be that secret rare? It could have literally been the Quick Launch. I guess it's a rarity upgrade. Alright, this is where it all comes down to. The 10 packs of maximum gold. Here we go. For the first pack, we got number 39, Utopia Beyond, Madolche Hootcake, Temple of the Six, The White Stone of Ancient, Go 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 Gigas, Cosmotown, and Parlor Dragon Maid. I'm not too upset about getting a Parlor, actually. That's pretty neat. Pack number 2 here, Dark Lord Rebellion, Mistaken Accusation, Madolche Hootcake, Dark Lord Contract, Mistake, Boral Sword Dragon, and Utopia the Lightning. Those 2 cards are amazingly good to have if, you know, we can get a Utopia down the line somewhere. That's really good. Okay, pack number 3. Mage Power, number 87, Queen of the Night, White Prince, Starlight Junction, Super Dimensional Robot Galaxy Destroyer, Fantastical Dragon Phantasme, and Eldritch the Golden Lord. I can pull Eldritch in this series, but not in the series where I need him, huh? Alright, Eldritch it is. Pack number 4, Lose One Turn, Planet Pathfinder, Miracle Contact, Noble Knight Ektar, number 87, Cyber Dragon Infinity, and Gaia the Dragon Champion. Infinity is actually interesting as well, even though we don't have a way to summon him right now. He might be useful eventually. Right, pack number 5, Noble Knight Ektar, Noble Knights of the Round Table, Queen of the Night, Extra Foolish Burial, Buffalo, Herald of the Arclight, and Droll and Lockbird. That's actually a hand trap that I want to see. That's amazing. More of those, please. Pack number 6. Mecha Phantom Beast, Blue Impala, Domain of the True Monarchs, Buffalo, Prime Monarch, Synchron Carrier, Anti-Magic Arrows, and freaking Nibiru! That's a good card right there. Nibiru is great! Alright, pack 7. Barrier Statue of the Abyss, Miracle Contact, Trap Tricks Myrmelio, Lair of Darkness, Domain of the True Monarchs, Rank Up Magic the 7th one, and Elemental Hero Stratos. That was a dud pack, but considering how good the rest of the packs have been so far, I don't mind. Next pack, Machine Dupe, Shared Ride, Foolish Burial, Hey Trunade, Starlight Junction, Ghost Bell and Haunted Mansion, and Dark Magician. I don't mind getting a Ghost Bell either. That's actually a decent card. I'll take it. Pack number 9, Mistaken Arrest, Madolche Hootcake, Miracle Contact, DD Warrior Lady, Noble Knights of the Round Table, Zodiac Band, and House Dragon Maid. We actually have the Dragon Maid fusion spell, so we could potentially go into that. That's interesting. And then for the last pack, we are looking at Gear Gigant X, totally awesome, Unexpected Die, Dark Lord Morningstar, number C101, House Dragon Maid, and Herald of the Arclight. I'll be honest, this opening is not half bad, even though there's only a couple of cards here that we really have useful for. They're actually really good. I mean, Droll and Lockbird, Nibiru, another Phantasme, and Eldritch is not half bad by themselves, but Boral Sword Dragon and Utopia the Lightning are great cards to finally have access to. I don't mind that at all, so let's go straight into deck building and see what we can do this week. Right, so considering the opening for today, we actually have a lot of new toys to toy with, even if it doesn't exactly change our strategy that much. We're still going to be attempting to play some form of Machine Dragon Link, considering we didn't really pull anything else, let's be honest. We did get quite a few hand traps to toy around with though, so I have included most of them in some way, shape, or form, but we're still playing Dragon Maid Link. That's kind of it, really. We've also decided to include one Waking the Dragon in the side deck, because if we get that to pop off, it would just be really funny. Other than that, we are doubling down on the high-leveled dragons, now that we have both Dragon Shrine and Foolish Burial to send them there. Things like Absa Router Dragon being sent let us get Rocket Synchron to get a free 8. But it's what it is, right? We are still missing quite a few pieces to make it any sort of reliant Dragon Link deck, mostly in the extra deck. However, the biggest change there is we're actually including House Dragon Maid this time. We do have Dragon Maid Changeover, which we can search using either Parlor or, you know, just drawing it accidentally, I guess. But it actually does make quite a big difference because House is a 3k beater, if nothing else. The effect of House also allows us to destroy a monster card anytime another Dragon Maid is bounced to the hand, which might come up. I'm not entirely sure about that. But, yeah, this is what we're taking into this week, and, yeah. So this is where I normally would go into our duels, talk a bit of smack, and have a bit of fun, if not for one thing. I don't have any this week. The Lupine Weekly still happened, don't mind you, but due to Omega being Omega and, you know, people missing the fact that it's an active beta program and you shouldn't really not expect bugs, my replays did not save simply because they were having a bit of server issues during the time where we hosted the tournament. Unfortunately, this means there are no replays for this week's duels, but I'll go ahead and quickly summarize them anyway so you kinda know what happened. In round 1, we went up against the J-Ship show playing Warrocks, and we got absolutely ridiculously stomped. I was in disbelief the entire time, but if you don't draw any monsters that are bigger than 2500, you're gonna suffer against a deck that does nothing except attack with big numbers. Unfortunate, but we took a loss against that. In round number 2, we played up against End of Battle Phase playing Aroma Jar Burnstall, and we won. Thank God. I never want to have to see that deck again because round 1 literally took 35 minutes. Regardless, we'll take a win from it. In round number 3, we played up against Card Shazari, who was playing, I guess it was Code Talker Extra Link, but he never really had to do that because we don't link summon that much, so I'm just going to call them Code Talkers. We got ridiculously stomped yet again, which shouldn't surprise anybody because that deck is incredibly competent. And in round number 4, we got a bye. Yeah, pretty uneventful, as I would have loved to show you the duels this week, but unfortunately, no such thing. So with that unfortunate event out of the way, we've earned ourselves 300 DP from this week thanks to our weekly challenges. Although we didn't take an actual challenge this week, which is unfortunate because we need it for the level up, but I digress. Next week, we'll be back at it again with actual duels now that I've made sure to make things working. If you did enjoy the episode regardless, then remember to leave a like, leave a comment down below to help me. Come join Lupine Weekly next week because we're switching over to EDO Pro from Omega, just because I kinda don't want my replays to corrupt anymore. Regardless, I hope you enjoyed the episode yet again, and remember to stay safe out there.